Welcome back to the United Center in Chicago as the Bulls tonight take on the Charlotte Hornets, trying to close out this Eastern Conference series. And what a great crowd on hand tonight. Another sellout, of course, here at the United Center. An always excited crowd. There they are. Hey, here's a famous Illinois guy. Hey, John, let's take a look at where the Eastern Conference stands right now. And you look at the bottom. Indiana has defeated New York. The final was 99-88. So, partner, it is the Pacers.
Yes, it is. The Pacers sitting there waiting, and the Bulls would like to finish him off here. And, of course, that's your look at the Eastern Conference playoffs.
And now in the West, again, those two series finished at 4-1. Utah and the Lakers, and I think that will be a great series out there. They've had a lot of fun basketball, a lot of close games, but now it's kind of the two of the three teams you thought. Maybe Seattle would have been in there instead of the Lakers, but I think two of those three are the teams that you definitely thought would be there as the NBA goes to the conference finals. All right, now here's a team comparison. John and I talked about this today. We thought this would be something that would tell you a story. Charlotte during the regular season on your left side averaged about 96.5 points a game. Eastern Conference semis, 79 points. 46.8 field goal percentage, 41.5 in the playoffs against the Bulls, and 38% from threes. John, they're just at 24.5. And then you look at the Bulls, and the only thing that's down a little bit is points.
Yeah. Where can you find those 17 points that Charlotte lost? They're just not scoring.
No, they're not. And obviously the Bulls defense has an awful lot to do with that, Red, because what they have done, they take away the passing lanes a lot. They take Charlotte just a step out of what they want to do. But it's like you and I said a minute ago, just a little bit of something in the playoffs can make a really big difference.
Look at those banners sitting up there. Bulls wanting to add one more. Of course, a Western Conference banner and another championship.
That's what they're looking for here at the United Center. And Bulls fans here at the United Center, the lights are going out. Now let's meet the starters for the world champion Chicago Bulls. This place is rocking tonight. They are excited. They're pumped up. They're ready for their world champions to close this series out and move on to the Eastern Conference Finals, where the Indiana Pacers are laying in wait.
There's so many cameras here tonight that they all want to catch the lineups, the Bulls lineups, that guys are stepping over everybody's cord, but we'll be ready to go here. Benny the Bull is getting the crowd ready.
All right, there go the lights. Now let's meet the starters for the world champion Chicago Bulls. walk back to their huddle as Phil Jackson puts his final thoughts down. Let's take a look at our Montgomery Ward starting lineups. First of all, for Dave Cowens, it's Mason and Rice at forwards. Vlade Divac in the middle. David Wesley and Bobby Phills are the guards, and it'll be interesting to see how they come out. We'll talk about that with their first possession. For the Chicago Bulls, no surprises. Pippen and Rodman at forwards. Big Luke Longley's in the middle. And Ron Harper and Michael Jordan are the guards for Phil Jackson's Chicago Bulls. There's Dave Cowens. Dave has said that it looks bleak for his team, but he said, we're not going to give up. We're going to come out and compete. And, John, knowing Dave Cowens like you and I do, there is no surprise that they will come out and compete.
Absolutely. Just looking across to a seat that's empty here tonight, our dear friend Gene Siskel had some surgery in New York, and we wish him the best. Big Bulls fan, and hope you're back soon, Gene.
Absolutely, from all of us here. No question. All right, you got everything covered, John?
Well, I hope so. Magic dust. We're having a tough time collecting this. And whoop, there it goes. All right. We're ready. We'll save a little bit of that.
There you go. Took care of the front a little bit. Our officials for the ball game, no surprise, a veteran crew. Louis Grillo, Ronnie Garretson, and Danny Crawford. So let's get after it and see if the Bulls can close this out, finish off Charlotte, and move on. The birthday boy, Dennis Rodman, finishes getting ready. Luke at the body will jump center. Danny Crawford throws it up. And it takes punts. And the Bulls win the tip. Regular season and playoffs, you see Charlotte down a couple percentage points. Bulls actually up one as MJ double pumps and puts it in.
A little over the top. We haven't seen that. Has not been open. They've covered that pretty good on the Bulls.
Good help from Luke, but then Vlade Divac goes right in and lays it in.
So two easy baskets, one apiece.
Hart steps out. Luke gets it down low. Gets it out to MJ, top of the circle. Jumper just off, but Dennis Rodman right there off the glass and good. And Scotty almost had the steal on the inbound play.
Somebody pick up Rice. He'll fire that three. There it is.
MJ with it on the right side, goes down into the corner. Hart finds Michael down low. With Mason on him, MJ with a fade. Yep, might have got partially blocked.
Yeah, I think he did.
Wesley stops from 20 and hits. Fox Sports Chicago like to welcome our affiliate, TCI Cable of Illinois, the viewers in Princeton. A lot of good Bulls fans in Princeton. Inside Scotty in a tough pass. That's a turnover. Wesley comes off the screen, trying to hit two in a row, and he does just that. There's some of the best laid plans. I mean, you figure he's not going to shoot the ball a lot. He comes out and hits two in a row.
Well, I think he wants to draw Michael up on him to keep him busy.
Hart with a jump on the right side, just off. Rebound pulled down by Mason. Gets it out to Bobby Phills. Phills. Ball is kicked. And a new 24 on the shot clock. Rice with a quick jumper from 15, and he hits.
They hit their last 4 shots.
MJ was looking for the lob, trying to beat Mason. They've got him in the air. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to get him in the air and then make that quick move. Mason backs it in against Dennis. Wesley inside again for Mason. Spin move, fadeaway jumper is good. It's 10-6 now in favor of the Charlotte Hornets. Big loop, goes through, shoots an awkward jump shot, and Vlade Divac is right there with a rebound. First rebound for Vlade. Bobby Phil's the only Charlotte starter not to score, and a lob to Rice, and he puts it in.
Well, defense is what's kept the Bulls together, and they come out here and give up 12 points in the first couple minutes of the game.
Scotty goes into the corner. Hart faked the shot. Shot clock at 9 as Luke steps out on the floor. Now he picked up his dribble and throws it away. Bulls just not in sync, John.
No, it's their second turnover. They've had 2 shots blocked. Their offense looks like they're at home.
Bulls 3 of 7 from the field. Charlotte blocked by Luke. 6 of 8 now after the block. Michael pushes it up the floor. Stops. Free throw line. Jumper is good. And he hammered that home, John.
Yep. 6 points for Michael, 2 for Rodman on a putback, and they've got a 4-point deficit.
Mason posting up. Dennis comes around, tried to tap it. He gets called for the foul. Got an upcoming playoff game. The first 10,000 fans in the United Center will receive a Bulls pennant. Compliments of the Chicago Sun-Times. Mason starts to back in. Continues to back. Fadeaway jumper is good. Anthony Mason with 4.
They've certainly brought their shooting eyes with him. 77% from the field. 7 out of 9.
Bulls 4 out of 8, and a holding foul will be called inside. Michael goes right to Luke right away and says, "That's what we need." Dave Cowan says, "Sack."
Good position down low by Luke, and Vlade just had to reach out and grab him.
It's the old telephone commercial, right? Reach out and touch something.
Reach out and grab something.
No. Michael with Vlade on him. They said get back. Somebody's open. Well, Charlotte does a pretty good job of adjusting. Hart. Pip goes down low. Fakes, comes underneath, put it up and in.
Nice finger roll by Pip. Good fake like he was going to take the fade away. And as you buy a little bit of that, he just went under with the finger roll.
Mason, baseline jumper.
Oh, he hammered that one home, too. 6 points. Big high-scoring quarter so far for him. 16 points with 6 minutes and 45 seconds ago. Pip
Charlotte, 8 of 10. Bulls, 5 of 9. Scotty trying to make one more. Luke from 16 with the fadeaway. The big fella hits it. Luke with his first basket. Ron Harper now the only Bulls scorer to not scratch. Wesley runs the baseline, has the open 3, and hits. Man, are these guys hot.
They just seemed they couldn't put the ball in the ocean in their own building, and now they've really done a job.
Harper gets it right back, kicks it inside Luke, and tapped away. Luke got it back, and Mason called for the foul. We're going to time out. 5:59 left in the first, and the Hornets lead the Bulls 19-12 here at the United Center. About halfway through the first, Charlotte leads at 19-12. The Chicago Bulls Portrait of an Era commemorative book is the only authorized collection of close-up portraits of your 5-time world champs. Capture the memories of this historic team in this never-before-published pictorial book. To order, call 1-800-453-3800. Coming at you, John.
All right, the combat power cam. Here goes Pip. Watch the fake on Phil's, and then Pip steps and just a little finger roll up over the top and in the hole.
Nice little up and under move. Hoop, there he is.
Pretty good matchup, and this will be the whole time. Anthony Mason so far has had the advantage of it. He's knocked in 3 shots out of 3. A happy 40th birthday to Tammy Durham in Varna, Illinois. Big Bulls fan. You know where Varna is, Tom?
No, I don't.
30 miles north of Peoria or so. How about that for coming up?
Not bad.
Yes, Varna.
Varna.
And she shares a birthday today. Of course, Dennis Rodman's birthday. And please congratulate Craig and Angie Ute on the birth of their baby girl, Abby Marie, on Mother's Day. And by the way, Craig is one of the Incredibles, and what a job they do out here.
Oh, yeah. They're your favorite. I know that. Bulls with some pressure defense now. Look out. The ball's loose, and Harper picks it up. He'll take a three back to the rim, and the Bulls give away an opportunity. Wesley pushes it up, finds Rice, and Luke with a block on the other end. How about that? Harp penetrates, gives it to Luke. Big fella. Offensive foul called on Luke Longley.
A terrible two-possession series that time. The Bulls got it back. Luke made a great block on one end on the play and then came down and picks up the offensive foul.
Bobby Phills brings it to the right side on top for Wesley. Rice comes inside and lays it in. Boy, they are aggressive, John. They're going to the basket. They're rebounding. They're playing defense, playing the passing lanes. I'm impressed with how they've come out energy-wise. Luke in the lane gives it to Dennis on top MJ. He'll take the three. Vlade Divac with a rebound.
Michael has been close to a three in the series. 1 for 9 now. Oh, they got the red-hot basket. Rice lighting them up down at one end. 8 points for him. 23, and the fans say, hey, come on, guys.
Remember, we're supposed to close this out tonight. Michael off the screen, comes inside. The roller is good. But very quickly, here comes Charlotte. Bobby Phills finds Rice. Waited for Scotty to go by. Long deuce. Glenn Rice hits again.
Right in the third game, Pip got caught a lot on that up fake. He did not go for it in game 4, and he stopped Rice dead in his track.
Harp goes to Pip on top. Scotty looks for the open, gets it back to Michael. MJ drives inside, off the glass and good. Well, we talked about Charlotte being aggressive going to the basket. Now Michael and Scotty have done that.
10 points. This is the biggest first quarter that they've had in all 4 of the games. It came in game 3 when the Bulls had outscored them 25-23.
Michael tried to get that one. 9 in the shot clock, 4 minutes left in the first. Harp over to help out. Bobby Phills for 3, very short. And Dennis with his second rebound. 25-18. Charlotte with the lead. Luke rolls to the middle, throws it up. No, Harp kept it. Very quickly, David Wesley lays it in.
Oh, I can't wait till the second quarter time. Bulls are down 9, and it's just a tax bill by this team that's supposed to be down on their heels.
Well, yeah, and supposed to be just ready to give up. I mean, that's every report you heard, but that's not the case. Dave Collins and his staff have done a terrific job at getting these guys mentally as well as physically ready to play. Michael's jumper just rims out. But again, here comes Charlotte pushing the ball. Wesley fakes the three, lost it, and will be out of bounds to the Hornets.
Look at their first substitution. Is this unoriginal? Beck is coming into the game. Corey Beck for Anthony Mason, and we got a timeout as Tony also checks in.
3 minutes, 5 seconds left in the first period, and it has been all Hornets so far here at the United Center. Charlotte leads the Bulls 27-18.
Well, it looks like there's no quit in the Charlotte Hornets, but maybe there's some quit in the Charlotte media. Actually, very few of the Charlotte media returned from Charlotte to cover tonight's game. Only one TV station returned, and about half of the print journalists returned from Charlotte. So maybe they didn't understand that the Charlottes could come out and play some good basketball. Guys, back to you.
Hey, game 1, early, Charlotte took a 19-8 lead in the first quarter. Bulls did come back to win it, so they've got some work cut out for them.
Charlotte 13-17 early. 13 of 18 as Luke pulls in the rebound. Bulls 8 of 17. Pip with Wesley on him now. Scott Burrell into the ball game for the Bulls as Ron Harper goes down. There's assist. Charlotte 10-4 there. Luke stops, fires from 17 and hits. Luke with another long jumper. He's got 6 points. Michael leads the way with 10. Glenn Rice has 10 points for Charlotte. Corey Beck goes down low. Devos. Inside, Corey Beck lays it in. Well, they're just hanging around the basket. Yeah. It's like the center in hockey. Just hang around that net and wait for the puck to come. Luke, that's probably the first hockey reference I've made. Tony with a long jumper hit. Corey Beck. Is he injured down there? I'm just talking to Louis Grillo. Now they're going to their post-up play down low. Evans gets it there. Wesley with the jumper from the left side off, and Tony Kukoc with a rebound. Tony had that injured back. It seems to be moving pretty well. Scotty, top of the circle jumper. Hornets lead it by 7. 2 minutes and 20 minute 20 left as DJ Armstrong will check in. And some boos for the kid. DJ comes in. David Wesley will lead. Anthony Mason will check back in as well. Who's coming out? Lottie comes out. Divac, he could start. 2 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Bobby Phills backs in against Scott Burrell. He's going to move inside. Came up short. He saw Luke and came up a little short on him. Pip, take the 3. He's got Mason on him. Michael goes baseline. Fake, got him in the air. Puts it in. MJ with a jumper. Looked like he was behind the basket on that play, Tom. They made his stop, came back out into playing field. 29-24 now, Hornets with the lead. Rice really wants it. Scotty makes him come way out on the floor for it. Tony over to help out. Knocked it loose for the foul. Lame foul by Danny Crawford. A lame playoff foul, man.
One Michael came back inbounds on.
Del Curry will check in for Charlotte. So Dave Cowens goes to his bench. Bobby Phills comes out.
I mean, there's some real hammering going on out here, and that was just lame.
Fresh shot clock. About 10 and a half seconds difference, shot clock and game clock.
Good defense down.
Oh, yeah. And they get right back. Oh, Scotty knocked it loose ball. Oh, it's kicked.
Yeah,
it's kicked. Bulls ball.
So there's 15-8 on the clock, and they've got a foul to take. You see their very good job going down.
Lee Rose jumping up saying up the foul. Steve Kerr comes in. Luke Longley comes out.
So watch the quick foul.
A lot of times teams will use that foul a little too quick. And there's the foul with 4.6 seconds left. So that really wasn't too quick. That's about right when you wanted it. MJ, top of the circle. Makes the move underneath. How about that with 0.8 of a second? Nothing you can do. Michael gets it on top and takes it right to the basket, lays it in, and after one period here at the United Center, the Hornets lead the Bulls 29-26. Here's our first quarter stats. Charlotte 14 of 21, Bulls 12 of 22. So they make 2 more field goals, 4 more inside. Rebounds just about the same, and assists Charlotte a little bit better. From our comment power cam, here it comes, John.
All right, here's Michael to close it out. 4.6 on the clock. He sort of stumbles, falls, but gets under everybody to lay it up and in and give himself 14 points in that first quarter.
Bulls close on an 8-2 run at the end of the first period. Trailed 29-26. B.J. Armstrong. Oh, Scotty almost caught that one. Hip pushes it up the floor. Randy Brown to the ball game. Right side for Tony with B.J. on in. Tony wants to take him to the basket. Tony fadeaway baseline jumper. Nope. Glenn Rice with a rebound. Charlotte leads by 3. We're just underway here in the second quarter. Beck goes right to the basket.
Wide open lanes. I mean, even the one B.J. got blocked. It was a wide open lane.
Scotty came over to help, and he said almost caught that shot. Quick pass inside looking for Randy Brown, and B.J. Armstrong comes over to take it away. Charlotte definitely the aggressor here. Curry goes in and gets fouled going to the basket. I think that's the operative word, John, or term, is going to the basket. Eric Collins, what's up?
Yeah, Tom, you hit it right on the head. Dave Collins in the last huddle said, guys, we've proven we can shoot the ball. Now let's take them right to the basket every single time. Make them guard us. Back to you guys.
Hey, Del Curry knocks down his first point. It was a no-show in the last 2 games, but he's on the board here.
Bulls push the ball up the floor against pressure from Charlotte. Scotty takes the shot, runs into the pressure, bounces it around and goes. 33-28, Charlotte with the lead. Beck was going to use the screen roll, now sends Mason away. Curry pops out.
My Lord. 2 guys you can't give any room to is Curry and Rice, and there was nobody near him.
Rice backs in, continues to back, turnaround jumper, way off, and Rodman with a rebound.
Oh, and then he bumps Scotty coming back down the floor. Bumps him again.
Tony is fouled by Corey Beck. In an upcoming playoff game, the first 10,000 fans in the United Center will receive a Bulls pennant, compliments of the Chicago Sun-Times. Scotty with it on the right side. Tony posts up, has it down there with Glenn Rice on him. Wants to back in. Got a little help. Got it back. 10 in the shot clock. Tony is just unable to get anything done. Randy Brown goes to the basket. Goes in and out. Dennis tapped it 3 times. Scotty just hammered it down.
Wow. Randy Brown, I thought he was going to lay it up. He played it off the glass too hard. He caught the iron, came out. Dennis with a nice tap at it, but Jeff hammered it down.
We got a 3-point game now with just under 9.5 left in the first half. Vlade Divac's got up off the bench, but now goes back to sit down. Mason inside, on top, with a jumper. Dennis pulls down his 5th rebound.
Oh, wait, they was going to take that 3. He likes to get that from that side.
Steve Kerr, top of the circle jumper is good for Steve Kerr. And Dennis was running back as Steve shot it. Dennis was running back, saying it's good. Charlotte wants a 20-second timeout, I believe. Full timeout. Charlotte will take a full timeout with 8:50 left in the first half. And the Hornets lead over the Bulls is down to 1. And the shot against Cleveland. Johnny does know how to get excited, right?
On the foul line. A shot on Elo. Good! The Bulls win it! They win it! That's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Michael Jordan hits it at the foul line.
Jack Haley comes into the picture. Wait, where did he come from? Jack Haley was
the
there.
Shot, and that was sort of the demise of Cleveland.
Yeah.
I mean, they seem to go the other way. All right, let's take a look here at Scottie Pippen. Now, here's Randy Brown off the glass, as I mentioned. Now, catches the iron hard. Dennis is going to get inside, tap it again. Now, watch Pip get in position, getting ready to spring, and cram. Tom Ed power cam. Michael Jordan back in the game for the Bulls, along with Luke Longley, Rodman, Pippen, and Kerr.
Mason, Wesley, Curry, Divac, and Rice for Charlotte. Curry goes inside for Mason. 5 in the shot clock. Mason comes inside and hits the jumper. Anthony Mason is 4 of 4 from the field. He's also got a rebound and 2 assists. Charlotte with 12 assists on 16 baskets. Tip in the corner, comes off the screen, fakes the jumper, let Wesley go by, then made that just come up short.
The Bulls shots that are missed are really short. I mean, nothing's going long up there. Here's Mason back down in there again.
Backs his way in, and he finally missed one. Howens thought he got fouled on the arm. Charlotte leads it by 3 with just under 8 minutes left in the first half. Steve Kerr faked the 3, goes by, had it knocked away in a foul on Del Curry.
And Steve will be shooting.
Oh, how about that? They say in the act. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Now, here's something that's interesting. When it comes to free throws, Dennis is shooting 70%. Where I find Steve Kerr in there shooting 667. He missed a couple the other day, 4 out of 6. And that's not exactly Steve's bag, except he just doesn't get up there very much.
Right. Bobby Phills comes back in for Charlotte. Del Curry comes out. Now, Curry, a guy, John, you expect to come in and hit a couple open shots. He hasn't done that. Much in the series, in fact, he has not done that. He hasn't been the weapon that they want him to be coming off the bench. Steve's average moves up a little bit more.
Oh, Rice really put a hurting on him.
Mason backs his way in, finds Rice inside Dennis, kicks it away. Mason comes up and under and missed it. Dennis right there for rebound number 7.
That was a good defensive stand. That's it.
Bulls can take the lead now. Michael with it on the right side, between the legs, gives it back to Dennis. MJ for 3. And Mason strong for the rebound. Throws it off Lonnie Divac's back. Mason, as they want Divac to shoot, he does, and missed it. 8 rebounds now for Dennis.
All right, well, the Bulls have a chance, Tommy, with all that phenomenal shooting, to take a lead on this possession.
MJ gets it right back to Pip. Inside against Bobby Phills. High Parker bounced off. Rebound is loose, and Rice lost.
Luke, hang on, Luke.
Inside had it knocked loose, and did Luke kick it? Yeah, he did.
I would just hang on and wait for help.
We got a timeout on the floor. 6 minutes, 40 seconds left, and the Bulls are showing some signs, but they still trail Charlotte by 1. 6:40 left in the first half. Hornets with a 1-point lead.
Tommy, Steve Kerr ran into Derek Coleman, crushed him, and dislocated his shoulder. Well, watch what happens on a screen set by Rice right here. Now watch Steve come in. You talk about re-aggravating an injury, man. He shook him up pretty good, but Steve is still in the ball game. Wow.
Charlotte leads it by 1. Kerr is still in the Wesley finds Mason. Makes his move down the lane. Spin move. Shot it with the right hand and put it in. He is left-handed. He put that up with the right hand and in.
He's got a great touch. Either hand around the hoop. The little hook right, little left.
Michael picks up his dribble, finds Dennis. Gets it to Steve Kerr. 9 in the shot clock. As Kerr stops, fires the jumper, top of the circle, and good. And the Hornets lead is back to a 1-pointer. Steve Kerr with 6 points off the bench. Rice trying to go up and under in the lane, and good. And Vlade Divac and Dennis Rodman get in a little shoving match. Vlade trying to say to Dennis, let's not do this. Rodman.
Bobby Phils grabbed Pip underneath the basket.
The Miller Genuine Draft Shoot the Bull 3-on-3 Classic, August 1st and 2nd at Grand Park. Check the Chicago Tribune for an entry form or pick one up at any Sport Mart store. Call 312-455-4000 for more information. Sponsored in part by the Tribune, Coca-Cola, Hoffman Estates Med Center. Bill Wennington comes in. There they are. Wennington sets the screen. They leave him open. Bill Wennington, baseline jumper is good.
Billy just getting in the game, getting warmed up. He's got a deuce, and it's still, again, a 1-point deficit.
Wesley comes off the screen. He'll take the baseline jumper. And the Bulls with another chance to take the lead. Steve Kerr flared out to the right side. Michael one-on-one now with Mason. Michael spins, fades, fires. Nope, and Scotty tapped it back. What a great tap by Scotty. Had the presence of mind to know where Steve Kerr was. Pip. Nope, rebound loose, and Mason comes up with it. So the Bulls have had a few opportunities to take the lead, but have not been able to do it since very early. Divac gives it back to Mason with that jumper. And Michael with the rebound. Third rebound for MJ. Pushes it up the floor. Scotty inside. Quick. Up ball. Dennis with a tap. Taps again the Bulls.
Stayed right with it. Dennis gives the Bulls a lead. A hard fought chase for the lead.
They call the post-up play. Now Vlade Divac wants position down low against Wennington. Missed that. Dennis with a rebound.
I thought I heard a whistle, but no, I didn't.
Dennis Rodman has yet to make it across half court. Now he'll come into your picture. Michael double team finds Steve Kerr. Fakes, drives, and a foul on David Wesley. They'll call him for the hand check. Crowd got excited. The shot went up and in, but it will not count.
They want a 20. They want a timeout. Now they can take their 20 if they want to talk about it.
Anthony Mason and Vlade Divac go over to talk to Danny Crawford. Right in front of the Bulls bench.
Let me just take 1 second here. The 1998 Writing Talent Search winners in the grade, first grade through 9th grade. Yesterday I was at one and I saw Brittany Harrington win second place in the 4th grade in School District 161. Creative writing. She wrote something on the Statue of Liberty and what it means about freedom. Terrifically happy with the end. Rebounds this quarter, the Bulls 15 to Charlotte 5. Rodman with 9.
And he is our Budweiser NBA profile, 10th all-time career playoff rebound list with over 1,500, 119 in the 1998 NBA playoffs. Very apropos that you would bring that up. Congratulations to your family for that, by the way.
Thank you. And you know who's here today? You and I saw him a couple years ago in Phantom of the Opera. Rick Hilzebeck.
He is here?
Yeah. He sang a Star Spangled Banner in the old opera. Remember, he sang it from the organ loft. That was great.
Got to say hi to Rick. Pip with it on the right side. Goes on top for Steve Kerr. Finds Michael. Baseline drive. MJ double pumped. Had it partially blocked. And Vlade Divac gets it out to Mason. Michael knocked it away and almost had it. 40-39. Bulls with the lead. BJ. Steve Kerr ran into another screen. Mason gets into the corner. Bobby Phils for 3. Nope. And Charlotte has really gone cold after that first quarter. Scotty. 4-3. Nope. And Bill Wennington will get called for the foul. Billy says, Bobby Phils pushed me into him.
Well, the great shooting of both teams in that first quarter, 54, almost 55% for the Bulls, 66 for them, and they're down to 50. The Bulls are down to 45.
Three-point shooting. Charlotte, one of 5. Bulls have yet to scratch from out there. Mason posts up. Starts to back. Goes on top to BJ. Right side, Glenn Rice. Rice, quick jumper, top of the circle, and it is good again. Rice gives Charlotte the lead right back by 1. Just under 3 minutes left in the first half, and there has so far been no quit in this Charlotte Hornets team. Del Curry knocked it away, and we got a timeout. 2 minutes and 51 seconds remain here in the first half, and the Hornets have the lead back over the Bulls by 1. First quarter, Charlotte was 14 of 21, Bulls 12 of 22. Second, I told you both teams had cooled off. I didn't realize it was that much. 5 of 16 for Charlotte, Bulls 6 of 18. There you see the totals. Charlotte has made one more, and guess what? They lead it by a point.
Michael, 7 out of 11 in the first quarter, over 3 in the second period. He has not scored.
Bill Wennington remains in the game, and MJ has it. With Mason on him, Michael fades from 15. Missed it, and Glenn Rice with a rebound. Push it up the floor to Mason. Wennington comes over to help out.
Now he clears that side, and then he just takes a guy one-on-one at his back. So now it's an illegal defense.
Dennis.
Dennis wanted to get back, really, over to guard Mason. He was trying to get over there to help Bill.
Brings it to the right side. 2.5 left in the first half. Rice, good fake.
Pip went again for the move.
And now a whistle. Louis Grillo. Technical foul. Del Curry called for the technical foul. And I have no idea what happened. Everybody was running up the floor, and all of a sudden Del Curry looked.
Louis Grillo had a look at the back of the uniform number to see what the number was as he called.
Rumor has it he might have thrown an elbow.
Kerr with 7 points in this quarter.
Like Steve Kerr, one of our cameramen, tells us that he nailed Steve Kerr. 43-41, Hornets with the lead. Wennington trying to post up, now sets the screen. Pretty effective here against Chicago, but they don't double team Michael. MJ. Oh, it just goes right to the back. Just like the one, just like the one at the end of the first quarter.
He lost his balance twice and still was able to maintain his balance to come up with the basket.
It's tied at 43 as BJ has it with Michael right there defensively. Down low block, right back to Armstrong. Divac backs in against Wennington. Continues to pass a rolling hook. Off rebound. Tap to Scotty. Bulls can take the lead again. Pip. Steve. Open three. Hello, Steve Kerr.
Hello.
That's $50 that goes to charitables from Carrick's Muffler and Break as the Bulls have a 3-point lead.
The Bulls now have, each team has a 3-point field goal.
Divac, backhand in the lane, kicks it out of the corner. Armstrong baseline jumper slithers in for BJ. Just didn't make it over the rim. 46-45 Bulls, coming up on a minute left in the first. MJ with it on the right side, finds Wennington, top of the circle jumper, Billy Milton, rebound Glenn Rice. Gets it out to Mason, and he'll bring it up the floor. Rice knocked away by Pip, push it up the floor, Stephanie with the snap.
What do you got? Yeah, two for Pippen. Defensive good work.
Anthony Mason has it down low. Out to BJ. Kid brings it inside. The runner in the lane is off. And Dennis Rodman with another rebound.
Watch it.
And the ball deflected out of bounds as Bulls ball.
Let's take a quick look here if we can with 26 seconds to go. Michael, we said he stumbled around, came all the way in, laid the ball up underhand.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout.
And here's the kick out to Steve Kerr. BJ ran right by him, and he just knocked it in. And there's a timeout with 26 seconds. It looks like it's a 20-second timeout. Phil didn't take one here in the first half, so players are standing around.
Yeah,
standing around talking to him out here on the floor. And then here's the tap away. Pip taps it away from the back, and Dennis fires it on down. Scotty's got an easy hammer.
Eric Collins, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, guys, Phil Jackson must have been looking into his crystal ball yesterday. At practice, he said a team with its back against the wall, meaning the Charlotte Hornets, usually comes out exceptionally strong. What you got to do is take the punch and come on back. Once you tie them up or go ahead by a little bit, it's a whole different story. Hopefully the Bulls will see that whole different story in the second half. Guys?
B.J. Armstrong trying to get in the Bulls huddle. Just do it. Semifinal game-by-game results in the 5 championship series seasons. Game 5's Bulls are pretty good. As you look down the list,
they're pretty good at
5,
closing out teams. The Bulls.
There you go. Spelling out the letters, Fox. Nice job, ladies.
The Bulls have a foul also to take on this. Let's see if they can make the hoop. There's Scotty.
But he'll go to the line.
So with 10.8, the Bulls will have a chance at it, too. Glenn Rice picks up the foul.
Gerritsen calls the foul, and Pip will go to the line. Scotty has not been. In fact, the Bulls 5 of 5 from their shot. It's just 2 of 2. Dennis Rodman and Scott Burrell come into the ball game for the Bulls. Steve Kerr checks out, as does Tony Kukoc. Tony's back seems all right.
Scottie Pippen, 77%, 17 of 23 in the free throw line.
49-45 Bulls with 10 seconds left in the half.
They have a foul. They've got a foul to take.
Scotty got it. MJ, nope, too late. Too late. They didn't need the foul. The basket would not have counted if it had gone in. We played one half of basketball here at the United Center in Chicago. The world champion Chicago Bulls lead the Charlotte Hornets 49-40. 49-45 Bulls with the lead at halftime. Eric Collins is standing by with Frank Hamlin. Go ahead, Eric.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Tom. Well, Frank, you guys took a major shot to the stomach in the first quarter when the Hornets came out on fire. Were you surprised they played so well in the first quarter?
No, they're playing out of a serious urgency, and we thought they would come out smoking. And I'm sure they're tired of hearing how we shut them down the first 4 games. And so, this is one of the high-scoring teams in the league. And, we knew that they were going to come out after us. The thing that we didn't like is we got a little impatient with our offense and led them to even running more. They want to push the ball up. If they don't have anything, they want to quick post you. Also, they're using a sideline rear pick. And, they've turned their shooters loose, so it's up to us to come back and solve that this half.
Frank, we wish you luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by. It's Frank Campbell, and let's go back to Tom and Red. Guys, take it away.
And let's take a look at our Payne Weber first half stats, and you'll see very close. Both teams make 21 field goals. The Bulls took 4 more. Free throws, Bulls 6 of 7. Charlotte just 2 of 2. Rebounds huge in favor of the Bulls. 27 with 8 offensive compared to 16 and 1. Bulls with 5 blocks, 8 more inside, and 7 more second chance. And the thing that you have to kind of think about is, boy, the Bulls have a lot of positive numbers, but just a 4-point lead, 49-45.
Well, Dennis Rodman had 2 rebounds in the first half. He ended up with 12. Let's take a look at a little package on Dennis. Shot is missed. Dennis gets the ball, lays it right back up. Shot is missed. Dennis grabs the rebound. Says, give me that ball. Flips it out. There's a shot missed. Dennis goes back up again. Taps it once, twice. Gets inside Vlade Divac. Nice job. And look at that. Sitting behind him. That happens to be his agent, isn't it? Is that Dwight Manley behind him? No, he doesn't look a little bit like him, but he is here. I saw him here earlier.
Talked to Dwight a little bit. John, the other thing that I wanted to bring up as you look at the first half, the 3 guys that came off of Charlotte's bench are basically guards. Corey Beck, B.J. Armstrong, and Del Curry. Do you think the idea from Dave Cowens is to keep the tempo up and maybe tire the Bulls out late in the ballgame?
Well, I think what they want to do is to open it up so Vlade Divac can be effective, and so can Mason. Now, Mason has been effective. He's 5 for 8 from the field on post-ups. Vlade only 1 for 4, and he's been out shooting that jumper, from a distance.
Leading the charge, the Chicago Bulls. Points per game regular season here in the Eastern Conference semifinals. MJ almost exactly the same. Assists, Scotty just about the same. And rebounds, Dennis actually up almost 2 rebounds a game. We're at the United Center, the beautiful United Center here in Chicago, as the Chicago Bulls take on the Charlotte Hornets, along with my partners Eric Collins and Johnny Kerr. I'm Tom Dorr. Bobby Phills with it on top, goes right side for Glenn Rice with Scottie Pippen right there. Phills trying to post up. Arm packed it for a second. Phills kicks it out. David Wesley was hot in the beginning of the first half and comes out the same here at the start of the second half. I think a lot of people, John, thought this was a foregone conclusion. The Bulls were going to win this. It was going to be an easy one, come out and dominate them. And Charlotte has not been dominated in any way, shape, or form. Tip gives it to Luke. Baseline jumper for Longley. Nope. And Glenn Rice with a rebound. And now the Hornets can tie it up. Rice stops and got fouled going to the basket. Michael called for the foul. And the key is, John, he did not try and shoot the ball. He passed it.
Right. He got Michael got back and defended enough. So the Bulls had a 4-point lead. They're about ready to give it up here. And Charlotte looking for a tie. They trail by 2.
Dave Collins upset with the call, but he certainly passed the ball off. Mason backs in against Dennis. Continues to back in the lane with a little jump hook. It's good. Anthony Mason now 6 of 9 from the field. 12 points and 3 rebounds. And Reds don't look now, but when you look, what time?
They come out, hit their first 2 shots. The Bulls off the mark.
Michael for 3 back to the rim, and Ron Harper with the offensive rebound. Scotty tries the 3.
Way off.
That was very strong.
Those 2 guys have been off from the 3, and here's Wesley pulls up in a little jumper, and Phil says, I want to talk about this baby.
Well, 22nd timeout, and Phil Jackson gets everybody involved. Hey, the Miller Genuine Draft Shoot the Bull 3-on-3 Classic is coming August 1st and 2nd to Grant Park. Check the Chicago Tribune for an entry form or pick one up at any Chicagoland Sport Mart store. Call 312-455-4000 for more information. Shoot the Bull sponsored in part by the Chicago Tribune, Coca-Cola, NX Level Sportswear, and Red. Making a point, all-time playoff scoring. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 57-62. MJ right behind him, about 230 points behind him. Then Jerry West, Larry Bird, John Havlicek. And in case you're wondering, Wilt Chamberlain is 9th on that list. 3,607 points.
Well, 6 quick points by Charlotte, 4 by Wesley, 2 by Anthony Mason, and the Bulls are looking to get the lead back again.
Luke up high to set the screen roll. MJ goes the other way, spins in the lane, put it up short. Dennis Rodman with the rebound, put it back up and in. That is such a huge help when Dennis can get 8 or 10 points in a game. He's got 4 now. Wesley lost it, and Michael came up with it. Tied at 51. Bulls trying to take the lead back.
Wesley's on Harper, or down on Dennis, and he grabs him. Yep.
Had no choice.
Here's Wesley coming in. Too much traffic. Michael steals the ball. Glotty said, where is it? How they come down. Dennis had the ball, or had the good defense underneath. Good position he had underneath.
There you go.
Yeah, I know. It was something.
Scotty had it knocked away out of bounds. 19 on the shot clock. Tip between the circles. Finds Harp on the wing. 15 on the clock.
Oh, Rice just pushed Dennis on out. Pip for 3.
The glass on the tip attempt. How about that? You don't see that very often.
Well, the Bulls had 7 second chance points. Now Dennis got a rebound, put it back in, and now Harp. So 11-0.
Wesley comes off the screen. Mason wants to back in. Dennis stands his ground. Wesley baseline three is good from the corner.
16.
Yeah, that's a huge game for him. Picks up his dribble on top Scotty, and I thought he was going to shoot another three. Luke gives it right back to MJ, and he'll hit that baseline jump shot. Mason thought he was going baseline when he came back. Second chance, now 11-0 Bulls. In the paint, 32-22, Bulls right there. So there's the difference. Points in the paint is that second chance opportunity. Rice with Harper on him, takes the three, right side, bangs that home. So back-to-back threes.
He was being smothered, and he just reached out and took the jumper straight over to us. Wow.
Scotty finds Michael, right side jumper. MJ's hit two in a row now. 20 from Michael. And we're tied at 57 as Wesley drives down. Kicks it out to Bobby Phills. Phil Jackson's upset about something. Mason with 10 on the shot clock. Finds Rice. Top three. Falling away hits. Wow.
Is that a three or a two?
I thought he said a three.
Yeah, it is. It was tied.
Rice over to help out. Right side, Rob Harper tries to answer. Dennis right there. Puts it up. Goaltending.
Dennis with 8 points. Another grab of a rebound. He's got 14 in the game, and the Bulls trail by 1. From the power cam, Dennis inside, goes on up. The ball is going off the glass. Rice knocks it away.
John, I don't think it was going to make it. I think it was going to be short. I think Dennis's shot.
Well, he hit it off the glass. That was
and it didn't matter. Once you do that, it's all over. Bobby Phills into the corner for David Wesley. Glenn Rice posts up. Rice inside, fakes him. Pardon me, that's Mason. And Dennis picks up the foul. Miller Genuine Draft Shoot the Bull 3-on-3 Classic coming August 1st and 2nd to Grant Park. Check the Chicago Tribune for an entry form or Sport Mart. Call 312-455-4000 for more information. Sponsored in part by ComEd, Hoffman Estates Med Center, Sport Mart, and AT&T. We'll get a timeout. 7:14 left in the third, and the Hornets lead the Bulls by 1 here at the United Center. Bobby Phills, Anthony Mason, Glenn Rice, Vlade Divac, and David Wesley. For the Bulls, Ron Harper, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Luke, and Dennis.
Just before we went away, there was a foul on Dennis Rodman.
We don't let him shoot a layup.
Right here in this quarter, they're 3 out of 3 from three-point range.
Near the top of the circle. Wesley pops out. He's open for three. And a 3 for 4 from the three-point stripe during this period. Head to Mike. Hornets lead it by 1. Just under 7 minutes left in the third. Rice goes over to help out. Dennis Rodman drives. Stops from 15 way off. Rebound loose, and Vlade Divac comes up with it.
Take their time. Pip.
Great play by Scotty. Now the Bulls are 4 on 3. Scotty up and got fouled by Vlade Divac, and he'll go to the line for a pair.
Good recovery. Dennis and a shot that maybe wasn't the one that they were looking for. They could have gone back down to Pip again. But as they tried a long pass, Pip intercepts it and comes down and gets fouled by Vlade.
Pip ties it up at 60.
Scottie Pippen with 10 points in the game.
Jones brings it to the right side. Wesley pops out. Rice comes off the screen. Luke right there. Glenn Rice is in fuego, as they say. On fire. 62-61 Hornets. Rice with 24, 11 of 14 from the field. He's also got 7 rebounds and 2 assists. Luke gets it down low, right back to MJ. Michael City's got 22. Bulls lead by 1. Wesley finds Rice. Drives inside. Dennis Rodman with a rebound. Gets it out to Scott.
Oh, Rice just bumps him right at half court.
McMahon, he thought he got fouled at the other end. Dennis, his pass deflected, got it back. Out to Scotty. 10 on the clock. Pip drives in, had it banged away, and Glenn Rice is still complaining about the call on the other end. See him pointing down to the other end? Yeah, that's what he's talking about. And again, John, they go small. Corey Beck will check in.
Here he comes on in, and Luke just stood there, held his ground, and ends up getting a block shot.
Bobby Phills comes out as Corey Beck comes in. Big guy turns and looks. Quick pass inside to Harp. That was a nice dish and a good move as Harp lays it in.
Harp with 4 points now, both in his quarter, and the Bulls with a 3-point advantage.
Mason posts up down low. Waits for the double team. Beck finds Wesley. 7 on the shot clock. The foul called. Michael Jordan calls the foul.
Wesley is not passive like he has been in the other games. He was a standout against Atlanta, Mookie Blaylock, and just didn't done much here.
Playing a lot better tonight. Brilliant. There he is with the basketball, top of the circle. Michael right there defensively. Inside body, makes a nice move and lays it in. A lot of easy ones, John.
The ball was tapped and went right to Blotty. The Bulls did a pretty good defensive job until it got in his hand. Okay, 1-point lead. The Bulls starting to make a little noise.
Michael wants to make the move, instead goes to Scotty. Inside Denver. He's a pretty good passer from in here. Scotty and a foul call. No shot. Foul called on Corey Beck. Fourth team foul. Now BJ comes in, and again, the only substitutions they've made so far have been guards.
Oh, you're right. J.R. Reed. Speaking of J.R. Reed, here he comes now. I was going to say we haven't seen him or Matt Geiger.
So with 4:20 left in the third, let the record show that it's their first big man substitution of the game, and Anthony Mason comes out. Dennis gives it off to Scotty, and Pip falls down, gets it back to Rodman.
He's going to go 3.
Tough pass, and D-Box is right there. Bulls lead it by 1. Back on the baseline. Now backs it off. Drives inside against Luke. Throws it back, throws it away.
He had nowhere to go. He saw a big man. He saw the mismatch, and he was going to take it. He was going to take the mismatch, but it wasn't there. And then Bulls take a timeout.
3 minutes and 55 seconds left in the third period here at the beautiful United Center in Chicago. And the Bulls lead the Charlotte Hornets 65-60. Screen rolling. Jay goes the other way.
Some good offensive rebounding here by the Bulls. That was Dennis Rodman. I watched Ronnie Harper get inside for the tap in. Second chance points with 14-0 as we mentioned.
Big difference. There's the 13-0 second chance points. Ron Harper talking to Michael as they walk onto the floor.
Tony Kukoc in the game now.
Dennis Rodman sits down. Dennis has 8 points, 15 rebounds, and 2 assists. Luke bounces it to Michael. He goes by Corey Beck. Baseline jumper too strong. And Glenn Rice with a rebound. Well, I tell you, Charlotte is playing a good basketball game. I know that sounds trite to say, but it's really true. They're doing a number of things very well, the things that they need to do to stay in the game. Corey Beck. Looks inside for Vlade Divac. He's got it there. Divac, terrible shot. And Ron Harper with the rebound. Gets it out to Michael. Bulls lead it by 1 with 3:20 remaining. Harper wants to move, and it lost it away. And was it saved? Nope, just stepped out of bounds.
Wow. The Bulls had been down in that territory. Now Michael missed the long jumper, and they tap it out of bounds on Harp. Yep, he was over the line.
Shot clock did not reset. It is at 10 seconds now. Pip.
Corey Beck inside, battling Mike.
Shot clock at 3, at 2. And blocked. That's a shot clock violation. 65-64. Bulls with the lead. 3 minutes left in the third.
Double screen away from the ball. Watch BJ. There, Michael grabs him on this side. Bulls with 4 fouls now with 2:52. There's Corey Beck grabbing, and they're pushing and fighting, and then they force the Bulls into a 24-second violation.
Glenn Rice, top of the circle jumper, hits that. And now he's doing a little barking to Scotty. Rice was talking a little bit to Pip. And he's right there defensively on Scotty now. Inside Luke, and Vlade Divac came over the back, picked up the foul.
Luke will shoot 2 free throws. Divac's third personal foul. That puts him in a penalty. Glenn Rice, 12 out of 16, 26 points.
Big fella. Looking to get up toward that average. Now Mason will come back in. And Glenn Rice will get a break. For the Bulls, Randy Brown will check in. And Michael comes out with 2:34 left in the third. Dennis Rodman back in for the Bulls.
You know, something very unusual in this game.
What's that?
Michael Jordan's free throw numbers.
A lot of Bulls free throw numbers. Yep, Michael, Harp, and Dennis have not been.
Aren't any attempts.
Bulls are 9 of 10 from there. How about Charlotte? 2 of 2. Del Curry, his only points have come from the free throw. Luke bangs them both home, and it's 67-66 Bulls with 2.5 left here in the third period. Charlotte has gone pretty small most of the night. Reed wants to make the move, and an offensive foul on J.R. Reed.
Foul in the back, so Pip will go to the line as they put some pressure on. Crowd gets the kick out of that, I guess, huh, BJ?
His free throws we were talking about, Bulls 10 of 11, Charlotte just 2 of 2. Del Curry made those early in the game. Pip misses the first. He'll get one more. Scotty 3 of 5 from the charity strike. 4 of 6 now. Pip 12 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Very typical night for Scotty. In all 3 categories. BJ finds Mason on the wing. Just under 2 minutes left. Scotty comes again. Back top of the circle. Luke Longley with a rebound.
Somebody.
Loose. Somebody tries to get it, and it's out of Bulls ball.
I tell you, Bulls did not heads-up basketball, and Dennis is putting point his finger to his head, say, we got to think about this. 23 seconds. Burrell's going to come in. New 24-second is that he caught it going out, so I think that's what they're going to give him.
Randy Brown, Roddy Divac.
Now what about Burrell?
J.R. Reed leaves. He's waiting to get from Phil who he's supposed to go in for. Cancel it. That's no good. You get the hook before you
Look at this.
check in.
Look at this.
Scotty picked it out of the air, finds Luke for the slam.
Beautifully done, but boy, oh boy, did they put the pressure on Pippen on that play. Luke in double figure has 10 points.
70-66 Bulls with their biggest lead of the game. Believe that or not. Divac down low. Tony comes over to help out. They find Corey Beck. Let him penetrate inside. His jumper is good. Corey Beck with a jumper. And it's back to a 2-point game with 1:07 left in the third. Very physical inside, and Corey Beck and Scottie Pippen pushing and shoving. Beck called for the foul.
There's that pass. Now Pip drives on in, gets picked up by Mason, but Luke is right there for the little layoff.
One more time. There's Luke with the slam.
Game has sort of slowed down here in the last 60. Pip misses his third free throw. He's missed all the free throws that the Bulls have missed.
Makes that 71-68 now. Bulls with just under a minute left in the third.
Both teams in foul trouble here.
Beck. The BJ. Glenn Rice with it. Boy, Scotty's right there defensively. Rice. Tough shot. No, but Vlade Divac with the offensive rebound. He had a big offensive board in game 2 that sealed the win for them.
They got Rice to miss the shot.
Divac. Inside, throw it right to Dennis.
Watch out, Dennis. There, give it up, Tony.
Good coach. Finds Randy Brown inside Luke. Back to Randy Brown, and Lane had it knocked away. And he was knocked away as well. Luke. 10 on the shot clock. Spins and a holding.
Corey Beck stood him up, but he makes the foul. That's his fourth foul. And Luke will go to the free throw line.
MJ kind of shaking his head.
Now Burrell and Steve go in. Or I think, no.
Yeah, Steve won't. They're going on defense.
Yeah. Burrell said, who you got? Pip says, Rice. You were watching? No, you didn't say that, but that's what you got to think.
Basically,
Luke bangs it home.
Hey, the Miller Genuine Draft Super Bowl 3-on-3 Classic is August 1st and 2nd at Grant Park. Check the Tribune for an entry form or Sportmark. 312-455-4000 will get you more information. It's sponsored in part by the Chicago Tribune, NX Level Sportswear, Hoffman Estates Medical Center, and AT&T. Well, you said he was going in. I said he wasn't.
Well, they made a substitution, too. They brought in Curry. Burrell will be on Rice. There's 12.3. Luke drops both of them in.
Dave Collins informs Danny Crawford, the official, of the free throw situation. Mason pushes it up. Didn't have a lot of time. Del Curry, off-balance jumper, short, and we have put.
There's a foul. There's a foul down here.
On Scott Burrell, I think. Hold on. 0.4 of a second left. Scott Burrell called for the foul. Oh, man, that would not have mattered at all. He did not have to do that. That had nothing to do with the play. Phil Jackson up prowling the sidelines. He's not said a word to Danny Crawford. Just looking at him. gets 2 free throws and makes the first. Johnny, what can you do with 4/10 of a second in an NBA game? 73-69. This can make it a 3-point ball game. It does. And you will see how you handle 4/10 of a second, just like that. Well, Bulls fans, we have played 3 periods here at the United Center, and the Chicago Bulls have a tenuous lead, 73-70, over the Charlotte Hornets. Bulls lead it by 3. Here's our Walgreens game summary. The Charlotte is shooting it a lot better than Bulls. Free throws a huge difference. That's what's the difference, along with rebounds, and Rice and Jordan are the leading scorers.
Glenn Rice, you know, sometimes you watch him and you learn a lot of things. I want you to watch Glenn Rice and his little package, but listen most of all. That, my good friends, is net music.
Michael Jordan gets it as the fans make some noise here. MJ's jumper in and out. Vlade Divac with a rebound. Now, the Hornets have done a lot of talking throughout the timeout and just before the end of the 3rd period about free throws and fouls called.
Yeah, Michael got hammered on that play and there was no foul.
That's what I'm saying. I kind of wonder if maybe they haven't gotten what they needed. As Mason had it knocked away but got it right back. Baseline jumper, B.J. Armstrong back of the rim, and Luke with a rebound. The free throws, Bulls are 14 of 17, Charlotte 4 of 4. Bulls lead it by 3. Dennis looks for the open. Del Curry on him. The ball is knocked loose, and Curry saved it to Glenn Rice.
Cool around, the Bulls turnover.
Charlotte can make it a 1-point Bulls lead. Divac spins through, comes back, and missed it, but tipped it in. And now Dennis Rodman goes down hard.
Got to capture that rebound. A big guy like that goes in there, spins around, misses it, and was able to go clean up his own mess. You can't do that.
Scotty puts up a 3 and finally hits one. How about that? It's another $50 that goes to charitables from Carex Muffler.
It's his 5th of the series.
Del Curry finds B.J.
Offensive foul on Glenn Rice. Michael and Glenn Rice get in. No, double technical foul.
Rice has been doing a lot of barking, John. He's been talking to Scotty. He's been talking to Michael. He's been talking to anybody that he can find.
Now Mason trying to run him off.
An offensive foul.
And now he's going after telling Luke.
Double technical foul, verbal altercation, Jordan Rice. Okay?
Offensive foul on the Charlotte Hornets.
Let's see if we can see the screens up there. He just reached out and gave him a shove, and now he gives him another. That's twice he danced in there. Now, let's see if Wesley comes in just to calm him down. No, B.J. Armstrong leaves.
Johnny, I'm reminded of the Jim Croce song, "You Don't Tug on Superman's Cape." Bobby Phills will check in. Rice is really upset. You can look as he's standing just about right here in front of us. He's talking to the fans. He's talking to everybody. Yeah. He has really got it all working. And here comes the Bulls. MJ with it on the wing. 2 minutes are gone in the 4th, and this one has gotten to be a little more interesting. Pip fakes the shot. Gets it to Michael. MJ, top of the circle, finds Steve Kerr. Steve drives. Fadeaway tough shot. Steve, nope, rebound Vlade. And a foul on Dennis.
He said, Vlade, he came down on top of me, and I got the foul. Bad shot again. Bad offense again for the Bulls.
We have a timeout at the United Center. Fans, don't tune away. This one is going to be fun from here on. 9:46 left, and the Bulls lead it by 4. 9:46 left, John, and here's Steve Kerr's shot.
Tough shot here, but watch what Vlade Divac comes over at 12. He's going to go underneath the bag. Looks for Dennis. Now watch. Who's over who? Who's inside who? But the foul gets called on Dennis. Let's take a look and see if Dennis can get inside here. Man. Anyway, that's first team foul on the Bulls. So they bring the ball up. Bulls with a 4-point lead. The Bulls cannot increase that lead.
Biggest lead was 5. Biggest for Charlotte was 9. That came, I believe, in the second quarter. Glenn Rice with it down low. With Scotty on him, and Rice had it knocked away. Takes the corner jumper. Wow. Wow, that is huge.
30
Rice.
30 points in this game.
He is 13 of 18, John. He's got 8 rebounds and 2 assists. Michael brings it top of the circle. Right side for Kerr. Back to MJ. Michael tries to go by. Hangs, double pumps and hits. Oh, how about the answer at the other end from MJ now? Oh, and a turnover. Here come the Bulls. Kerr.
They wouldn't leave Steve open. He was looking to crank up the 3, but Curry just went and just stuck right to him. Here's Vlade. Vlade looking for help.
Well, Luke.
Look at Rice.
Baseline jumper, long lean, nope. Dennis tapped the rebound. Del Curry fought for it. It's out of bounds and will belong to the Bulls. Louis Grillo had about 1,000 helpers there in the corner as the fans all pointed Bulls' way.
Bulls with a new 24 now. They can take some time at this.
Like to get a little run here, John, because Charlotte's getting more and more aggressive.
And the game gets a little deeper.
MJ, tough jumper left side. Maybe tough for anybody else. He's got 2 in a row.
That's 13 field goals for Michael. Not one trip to that charity strike.
Glenn Rice and Steve Kerr fought for it. Out of bounds. It'll belong to the Bulls. Miller Genuine Draft Shoot the Bull is August 1st and 2nd at Grant Park. Check the Tribune for an entry form or Sport Mart. Call 312-455-4000 for more info. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, ComEd, and Sport Mart. 80-74, Bulls with the lead. Offensive foul.
They let him lock up, and he can't even break a part of it. Oh boy! Watch him. Look at him. They let him. He's pushing. Look at this, Vlade's pushing now. Now they call a foul.
David Wesley with it on the wing. Mason wants to post up. Wants the basketball, and finally gets it. Mason takes his time, moves inside. Jump hook is good for Anthony Mason. It's back to a 4-point Bulls lead with 7 minutes and 40 seconds left.
Pippen runs down, taking Wesley down in the lane. Now Luke is back in there.
Boy, it's physical, fans. Steve Kerr comes around the baseline. Back to Luke from 7. No, he got it back to Steve Kerr. 6 on the clock. Steve baseline jumper, and Dennis Rodman with a rebound gets it out to Scotty. Pip goes around Wesley, kicks it out. Steve Kerr penetrates. Steve off the glass. Nope. Wesley blocked out. Dennis Rodman fights for it. It's loose. Off Curry, out of bounds.
Yeah.
Oh!
Dennis knocked it off of Curry. Technical foul. Yeah, they grabbed him. The referees, they grabbed the referee. Danny Crawford.
Technical foul on Del Curry. I know it's a
Del Curry is gone. Curry has been tossed.
Here's the shot off the rim, Tommy. Out they go. And it goes off of Curry's knee.
Curry is furious, being held back by teammates. He is really upset. And his teammates are trying to get him to knock it off and leave.
The only thing that Curry is really the only thing that could.
He's kicking anything he can kick as he walks off.
Only thing that that could have been called was a technical foul, maybe on their coach. But boy, he went wild, and ball definitely went off his knee, but he thought he got a little help to the sideline. Now here comes Wennington in for.
Steve Kerr makes the technical foul shot.
Steve has made a couple of those tonight. He's got 11 points.
Luke Longley sits down as Bill Wennington comes in. (81-76) Bulls, so a chance for a three-point play now. The Bulls get the free throw from Steve Kerr and now will inbound the basketball. Pippen gets it right side for Kerr. Down low, Dennis. Right back, MJ. Quick jumper. Michael with a big one. Right side, MJ. And it's 83-76. Michael with 28. Mason down low for the post-up. This would be a big answer now for Charlotte. Mason spins inside. Had it blocked by MJ out of bounds. And we got a timeout, Charlotte. Timeout, Hornets. 6:44 left. They're sorting people out on the floor. And the Bulls lead it 83-76. They're all on their feet here in Chicago. Eric Collins, what's up?
Yeah, guys, no real surprise what's going on with the Hornets. The last couple of huddles, it's been a big machismo fest. Guys hitting each other on the chest saying, we will not back down. Hit them hard, hit them hard. No surprise, Del Curry got ejected. Back to you guys.
Foul underneath was on Bill Wennington. They missed the shot going in again. Bulls could not clean up, and big bloody Divas gets the.
So Divac will go to the line for a pair. He hits the first. The Hornets in the first quarter. And here in the fourth quarter is Michael. Michael tries to go by.
Tough off-balance shot. Tough off-balance shot. And then a block down here. Vlade splits the free throws.
Charlotte in the first quarter was 14 of 21 from 67%, 29 points. Since then, 20 of 43, 47%. 47 points. Steve Kerr, open jumper left side is good. You leave Steve Kerr and he will make you pay.
13 points for Steve.
Bulls are starting to open up just a little bit. 85-77. Just over 6 minutes left. Just a little over halfway left in the fourth period. Here at the United Center. Bulls trying to close out the Hornets. Charlotte looking for a game 5. And Bill Wennington and Vlade Divac hooked up.
But the foul's going to be on Rodman, his fourth. And here's the strength. Strength against strength. The little jump hook up over the top goes off the rim, and he'll shoot two.
Mason goes to the line for a pair.
Oh, man. They win.
Bulls 15 of 18 from the stripe. Charlotte 6 of 7.
That one went around the ring. Hit the iron a couple times.
But it went in?
Yes, it did.
They got them both 85-79 now. Bulls with the lead. Just under 6 minutes left. So we're just under the halfway mark of the fourth period. MJ with Mason right there defensively. Spins, baseline, fade away. Yep. And Bobby Fells with a rebound. They trail by 6.
Mace was running hard. Michael is on Rice, and he loses it out of bounds. He had Michael beat. Michael turned his head, and Rice came out to the side.
MJ trying to beat them. Charlotte responds. It was a quick pass by Scotty.
They hollered. The bench hollered. Pip turned around, looked with a smile. Yeah, maybe I should have done that.
Turnovers 12-9. Charlotte. Steve Kerr right side. Steve hits another.
Steve ties his career playoff high, 15 points. He's been terrific here.
87-79. Bulls with the lead. Wesley as Mason comes up. Hollering about Rice. He's saying, watch Rice. Here's the screen. Dennis played it perfectly. Now Rice and Rodman. Rice kicks it out. Michael was looking for the steal. Left side, Bobby Phillips drives. Violation, Bulls ball.
On that ball went in. Bulls rotated well on that play. Michael and Rice still jawing at each other.
Bench points, 19-10.
15 of those by they have the same name.
It's Steve Kerr. That's the guy. Pip comes off the screen. Whittington rolls to the basket. Right side, Michael. Shot clock at 7 at 6. MJ with Rice on him. Spins, fades, fires in and out. Vlade Divac with a rebound. And Charlotte needs a bucket right here. Rice, tough three. Nope.
Yeah.
And Rodman right there. That was not a good shot.
No, it sure wasn't. But I think he wanted to try to prove something. But it didn't prove anything.
The macho thing ought to be gone. Now you're trying to win a game. Kerr finds Whittington down low. Billy almost had it knocked away. Turns and looks. Finds Pip. 4 at 3. Long three. Scotty hit the rim, and Bill Whittington with a rebound. Pip finds Whittington inside, blocked away. Michael.
Look at this.
Steve Kerr. Oh, he was open. I thought he'd take it, but the Bulls choose to run some clock. Shot clock at 11 at 10, coming up on 3.5 left.
There's Pip down low with Wesley. He's got to take the shot over him to beat it.
Steve Kerr takes the shot, had it partially blocked, and a violation. 87-79, Charlotte. The Bulls were trying to make it a double-figure lead. And we get a timeout? Yep, timeout on the floor. 3 minutes, 23 seconds left. And the Bulls lead it 87-79, but the Hornets are trying to come back here at the United Center. Great picture of the greatest city in the world and the United Center in Chicago. Our game tonight produced and directed by James Arthur Angio. Jose Cornejo is our associate producer. And Ronnie Storto, our assistant director. And he's been our star.
Steve Kerr is going to lead the game, and Randy Brown comes in.
There's our rebound leaders, Jinsana. Divac has 12. Dennis with 18. He's a little bit above his season or his playoff average in this series. B.J. Armstrong is back in. They need a little offense now. Inside, Vlade goes to the left basket. Nope, and Dennis right there with his 19th rebound. They needed that basket.
Yeah, that came awfully close. Got 3 minutes.
Let's go Bulls. You hear the crowd here. 10 on the shot clock, just under 3 minutes left. Scotty brings it to the right side with Wesley on him. Stops 15 and out. Wrapped it. And Vlade Divac there for the rebound. Gets it out to Glenn Rice.
Thought he made a miraculous tap in.
Rice backs in on Scotty. Continues to back. Knocked away by Pip. Michael comes up with it. Saved it. Out of bounds. Bulls ball.
He threw it off for Rice. Dave Cowan's up here at half court, really upset with the play. Rice, you got to give the ball up, then it'll come back to you, he says. What a great play. Michael on the ground. He takes the ball and fires it off of Rice's chest where he couldn't catch it and it bounced out of bounds. So 2:30 to go. Steve Kerr is going to get the call. Not yet.
87-79. The Bulls looking for a double-figure lead. Charlotte's been trying to cut into them. 2:18 left. The Hornets, if they go down, will have gone down fighting. Scotty, left side, inside for Luke. Shot clock at 4 at 3. Luke underneath, block, and Vlade Divac with it. They are not done yet. B.J. Armstrong, as he did in game 2, pushes the ball up the floor. Down low, Mason with Luke on him. Mason, double teamed by MJ. B.J. Armstrong for 3, and a big 3 for Charlotte.
B.J. Armstrong wide open, hits the 3, quiets the crowd a little bit.
It's back to a 5-point ball game now with just under 2 minutes left. They had a big 3 in game 2, a big deuce at the top of the circle in that one as well. Pip had it knocked loose, but Luke right there gets it right back to Scotty inside, in and out. Rebound tapped, out of bounds. Charlotte ball with 1:36 left in a 5-point Bulls lead.
Rice, who's got Rice down here, Luke? Nope.
Coming up about a minute and a half left. The Bulls trying to advance.
Got to go down in and then throw the ball back out. Let's see what happens. Mason with the ball.
Sin continues to back. Fadeaway jumper. Nope. Randy Brown was there. 87-82 Bulls with the lead.
Bulls go for 7 here.
Yep. 10 on the shot clock. Just over a minute left. Luke gives it right back. Mike, great fake. Jumper right side.
Bang! Bang!
Timeout, Charlotte. Exactly 1 minute remains. And the Chicago Bulls, with Michael Jordan's jumper, have made it an 89-82 lead.
All right, little razzle-dazzle here. Luke Longley with the ball inside, looking for Michael. Michael gives a head fake to Mason and goes up and clangs it around in. 15 out of 29 from the field. There's the fake again, up over Vlade Divac. And Michael now with 30 points. He looks like he's wide open, but it took a nice head fake to get there. 60 seconds, Tom. Bulls with 7-point lead.
Field goal percentage by quarter hadn't been very good in the fourth. Charlotte had a terrific third and a great first, but the Bulls have been pretty consistent. B.J. Armstrong on top. Charlotte needs points quickly. Rice tries to come off the screen. Hits a long deuce. It's no good. Rebound, Dennis Rodman finds Scotty. They got a foul.
That could
Up
be
the
it.
floor, Luke. And he's fouled by B.J. Armstrong with 44 seconds to go and a 7-point Bulls lead.
Rice was 13 for 20 from the field. He rushed that one a little bit. Had some pressure on him. Missed it badly. Dennis Rodman with his 21st rebound. And then Luke Long. They had a foul to take. The Bulls have a foul too. So see if the Bulls try to take some clock off. Just take some clock.
Well, Charlotte has got to foul, don't they? I mean, right now they've got to foul. They've got to foul, and finally they do. But, John, they wasted about 7 or 8 seconds.
And his airness is going to the free throw line with 34 seconds left in the game.
For the first time.
And it'd be amazing if we don't hear the call MVP.
Eric Collins, what's up?
Yeah, guys, you're talking about why they waited so long to foul. During the last timeout, Dave Collins made a big point of saying, Scottie Pippen's the one we want to foul. Wait until Scottie gets the ball, then we'll foul him. So he never got the ball. They finally had to just foul. They're running out of time. That's why they got Michael. Back to you guys.
Yeah, I disagree with that. You've got to stop the clock. You're down 7 points with 40 seconds to go. You've got to stop the clock right now.
Michael with 16 points in each half.
91-82 Bulls with the lead.
The Bulls have a foul to take.
B.J. double team. MJ's going to get it. Wesley tries to foul him, does, and MJ will go to the line for a pair.
They weren't going to let him finish it out that way, but the Bulls defense again with 24 seconds. When it comes to closing out a series, the Bulls defense seems to get together. Dennis came over, reached in, actually hit that ball, and now Wesley comes from the blind side and puts the foul on Michael. But there's nobody better than closing a series out. The scrum at the top of the key, and the Bulls, like I said, had that free throw, had that foul to take. It's 33, and these pesky Hornets are finally going to go away, Tom.
Yeah, it looks like it, John. 92-82 Bulls with the lead with 24.7. There's the MVP.
Yes, sir.
Miss that, and Vlade Divac with the rebound. MVP. United Center crowd says as Vlade Divac missed a layup and a foul. Luke called for the foul with 17.2 seconds left.
It was hard work tonight.
You are not kidding.
We had to go to the whip a couple times. Cool.
Finally, though, the Bulls have prevailed. Charlotte, I tell you what, John, you cannot give these guys enough credit. They came out with all the heart in the world. Randy Brown comes in as MJ gets a seat. Michael leads with 33 points.
Well, it looks like it will be the Indiana Pacers and Reggie Miller, Rick Smits, and the Bulls. Now they want to foul Pip.
You don't want to foul that
Well,
guy.
now it doesn't make any difference.
Heck no, it's done now. time they foul Luke with 7.9 seconds left. Dennis was standing in the corner. He wanted that three. There he is.
Going to take it anyway.
And he hit it. Boy, that's frustration on that guy's face, wasn't it, Dave Cowens? I mean, he gave it everything he had. He did everything he knew how to do. He changed up. He put Mason on Michael in Game 2. Games 3 and 4, he thought his team would play a little bit better. They did not. Thought they would shoot a little better. So here's what it looks like, Bulls fans. You've expected this all year. The Bulls will take on the Indiana Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals. David Wesley wants to get the shot off, and Randy knocks it off with 0.4 of a second. Nothing you can do. This one is history.
I want to tell you, one of the MVPs of this game is Steve Kerr. They threw it off the basket, hit the guy's foot, and that was only right. There, Dennis gets a little hand slap from Vlade Divac. Mason gives him a little congratulations.
BJ and Michael, good friends. So here at the United Center in Chicago, the world champion Chicago Bulls have eliminated the Charlotte Hornets in all 4 second-round series end. 4 games to 1 as the Bulls defeat the Charlotte Hornets. Final score 93 for the Bulls, 84 for the Charlotte Hornets.